Hello, I'd like to thank University of Utah Press for allowing me this opportunity to tell you about these two books, A Fateful Day in 1698 and To the Corner of the Province. These are my two favorites of all those I've published. A Fateful Day in 1698 is about a battle that occurred on Easter morning in 1698 on the San Pedro. An 80-person Sobaipuri-O'odham village was attacked by 500 Apache, Hana, Hokome, Manzo, and Suma. Ultimately, the Sobaipuri prevailed. What we know about this site and what makes this book and account so interesting is that so many textual sources were written at the time, so many accounts of the battle. Plus, I excavated the site so we have archaeological data to interweave with the textual or documentary information, and then we also have ethnographic data that combine to tell a very rich and very nuanced story. Perhaps the most interesting aspect or most important aspect of this study is that we now have a new battlefield signature for traditional technology. We have projectile point breakage patterns and distributions and so on that provide information on violence prior to the introduction of European weaponry. To the Corner of the Province is a book that includes the diary and summary reports of two Spanish Army officers who traversed northern Sonora and southeast Arizona, including the San Pedro and Santa Cruz rivers. Their goal was to ascertain whether a presidio should be placed at the confluence of the Gila and San Pedro rivers. The most important contributions, I think, of this volume are that it contains a wealth of environmental data, including information about arroyo cutting, the characteristics of the river flowing on the surface and then going underground, and also vegetation that allow us to see that many of the attributes that environmental scientists have attributed to the late 1800s actually were present and characterized this area as early as 1780 and frankly much earlier in time. We also have from this volume a new perspective on many cultural aspects of the region. For example, from the map and documents, we can ascertain that the ancestral village of San Javier del Huac moved south from its ancestral location to its current location by 1780, and using other documents, we can bracket that move to an 8-year period. So both of these volumes are rich in information relevant to the region and relevant to specific questions. I hope that you enjoy reading them as much as I enjoyed researching and writing them. Thank you very much.